Good morning, guys. It's Madam Conjure here. I wanted to record a video. Today is May 14th, 2026. And I wanted to, do a tarot reading for the day. Now, we've got the Three of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. So as you can see, what are the results of your hard work? What are you going to do? Where do you want to go? What are your plans that you're working on, that you want to come to fruition in your efforts that are going to pay off as the success is on the horizon? Which way do you want to go? And that's the key with the first card here on the left. It's your efforts are beginning to pay off, even if everything hasn't fully arrived yet. It is, this card speaks of progress, manifestation, growth. It speaks of opportunities approaching and stepping into a larger vision for your life. And spirit energy, it's basically you are no longer meant to stay small. Something you've been building spiritually, emotionally, or financially beginning to expand beyond where it has started, okay? And this is associated with the element of fire. And, it's for a yes, also for your yes and no questions. So definitely a good start for this reading today. And then we have the Eight of Cups, the emotions and release and departure, letting go, personal growth. Sometimes walking away from things is necessary to start something new. That is definitely true. So Spirit is showing emotional detachment, walking away from disappointments, leaving behind what no longer fulfills you, and choosing yourself emotionally. This card is not weakness. It is not emotional immaturity. It is emotional maturity in that aspect, because you are realizing what needs to be done. So you may be realizing some situations can no longer grow with you. Some people cannot meet you where you are spiritually. And some cycles must end for your soul to evolve. And Spirit is saying leaving something behind. Leaving is sometimes the beginning of healing. You have to leave it behind in order to see, detach yourself and see it from a bird's eye view. And then you have the Ace of Swords with truth and clarity and breakthrough. So new ideas, mental power, truth and breakthroughs. And this is, with this sword, cut through confusion and gain clarity. And the Air card, and this also is a yes. The last one was a no, because you have the yes and no questions. And the breakthrough card is, after confusion, emotional heaviness, or uncertainty, clarity arrives. So the card represents truth, mental clarity, decisive breakthroughs, powerful communications, and cutting through illusions. You already know the truth. Stop doubting where your intuition has revealed. And this card is also strong for manifestations. It represents communication and spiritual awakening. Your mind is becoming clearer. Your path is becoming sharper. And with the goddess Hecate energy surrounding the spread, leaving behind an old emotional timeline, awakening spiritually, and stepping forward toward a more enlightened future. And this is where her torch eliminates, and illuminates it for you, what you've outgrown, what truth can no longer be ignored, and the new direction opening ahead. So basically the collective message for all this is not an ending without purpose. This is an expansion after emotional release. Truth after confusion, growth after letting go. And Spirit is asking you to trust what's being revealed, stop clinging to what drains your spirit, and move toward what aligns with your future self. So definitely keep that in mind today, and go with that energy. Go with knowing what's good for you, trusting your discernment. That's key, guys, because we all know that self-doubt is a thing, and we have to really listen to ourselves. So leave comments. I always praise people to stay involved, stay commenting with the interactions. Daily life does get in the way sometimes, and that's okay, but just take a few moments to just sit with self, even as long as the incense burns. Just stay in touch with your discernment, okay? And have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye, guys.